Hello and welcome to AdobeSpark 101. This is Lesson 1. In this lesson, we will understand why implementing technology into your teaching practice is transformative not just for you, but also for your students. So let's begin. Part of SFUSD's Vision 2025 is a graduate profile, which is a list of knowledge and skills that the district would like our students to possess upon graduation. One of these skills is to possess a global, local, and digital identity. Another skill is creativity. So let's keep that in mind as we engage in the next activity. Teachers are often asked to incorporate technology into our practice without a why or a how. I have found this frustrating and would like to share a pedagogical practice that gave me a different perspective on how to integrate technology into my own lessons. Dr. Ruben Puentara's SAMR model. This model provides a technique for moving through the degrees of technology adoption to find more meaningful uses of technology in teaching and move away from simply using tech for tech's sake. Let's start with the first step, substitution. In this step, technology acts as a direct substitute for traditional tools with no functional change. This is where my mind went when thinking about integrating technology into my teaching practice and in the beginning. An example would be typing a paper instead of writing a paper. I am substituting technology for the traditional practice with no real change to the original assignment. It's not really an effective use of technology. The next step is augmentation, where technology acts as a direct substitute with functional improvement. Back to the written assignment. We're going to use Google Docs and we're going to add a speech to text option for the functional improvement. This makes it part of the augmentation step. Modification is the third step and also the first step in the transformative phase of this model. In this step, technology allows for significant task redesign rather than the lesson and objective changing. Back to our writing assignment. Instead of just turning in the paper, it is posted to a class blog where students can leave feedback for other students in the form of links or articles and videos, not just comments. It's transformative because without technology, there is no other way to peer edit without face-to-face interactions. And for our last step, redefinition, where technology allows for tasks that were previously inconceivable. Let's revisit our writing assignment one last time and imagine it with AdobeSpark. The written assignment will now turn into a video where the student has chosen images to visually represent their content as they read their writing assignment and record their voice for the final project that was previously inconceivable without technology. Okay, that was a lot. Let's take a breath. Open up your Lesson 1 assignment in Google Classroom. For this activity, I highly recommend choosing an activity that reflects your current teaching practice. The choices are, number 1, taking a quiz by writing the answers on a piece of paper. Number 2, labeling a map on a piece of paper with the correct names of states. And number 3, a science report. Feel free to write your own traditional assignments if you have the desire. After you choose the assignment that you're going to transform using the SAMR model, you will scroll down to the table with 2 columns, one labeled Modified Activity and the other one Justification. As an example, I'm going to use the writing assignment. Under Modification Activity, I will write the modified activity, which is a word process document, and under Justification, I'm going to write 1 to 2 sentences that justify why this activity is part of the substitution step. Using a word processor instead of a handwritten paper does not change the function of the assignment. It just substitutes a word processor for a piece of paper. And then I'd move on to augmentation and so on and so on. I hope this helps and enjoy.